And now it works. And now it works. What up, folks?
It's Roger's birthday. Little man is 2 years old.
Is it actually this day?
Yep.
Today?
Yep. Oh my God, my dad just called me. I can't.
Well, he's probably calling you like, hi, I got this number in my phone. Like, who is this?
I know. Oh my God. He would call me right now.
Like, hello, you had a few kids? Oh, I had kids.
He's
What's up, folks? Don't mind me. I'm
Roger's birthday is today. Little man is 2.
Sadly, he made it to 2.
He's 2 years old.
Hopefully, doesn't make it to 3.
Big. I'm gonna say that.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Jesus. Yeah, I forgot to post questions today, but we're gonna try to get through it. We're gonna get through it.
Get through it.
Let's say what's up to the fine folks. I know we're a little bit early. What's up, Ed? Participants. What's up, Adam? Billy Lee's in the house. Brett, I got your email, Brett, even though it was in the spam folder, and I got Devin's email, by the way. Brian, Dylan, what's going on? Cheryl, Ed, Gary's in the house. We got Gary 1 and Gary 2. Gary's vaping on the 50 bar. My recommendation. Congrats, Gary. Jack the Flash, what's going on? The lovely Jennifer. Mr. JT. Marcus, North Korean. We got Maze 1. Misfit Steve's in the house. We got the lovely Nikki. Mr. Ron Jeremy is here. We got Wicked
There's
Vapa.
people that I think jumped in because it's moving around.
Well, they're late. We got the Greek.
Jackie Chan.
Keep on sneezing. Michael Whitehair is here and ready. And Hippie is also here and ready. Do. Yeah, I got. Just.
Sorry. Dude,
I got Devin's email, and then he says, yeah, I'm coming down with Brett. I'm like, I haven't heard from Brett, so is this like a pipe dream you have? And then as I'm looking through my spam folder like I do like once a week, I'm like, holy shit, that's Brett's email right there, so.
Wicked Vapa says, hi guys, please wish Mrs. Wicked a happy 40th anniversary. 40th anniversary?
40?
Jesus.
Woo! Congrats, guys. 40.
Congrats on 40 years of not killing each other. Good luck for the next 40, I guess.
That's a hell of a long time.
I put a question in Fagan's world.
Oh, there we go. Congrats, Wicked. We're coming with gifts. I heard that. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody coming, to be honest with you.
So,
which is fine by me, but
my one friend won't come because a year ago her mother passed away at the hospital in our town, and now she can't come to our town because it gives her anxiety. So, thank you, Lisa, for that donation for Roger's birthday.
Thank you, Lisa.
Roger's a Leo too. No wonder we love each other so much. And him and Roger don't get along at all.
And your other friend's probably not going to come because she felt like you stiffed her on her birthday.
No, I did talk to her and she was like, she just doesn't have the funds to come. So.
Well, there you go. So as of now, I think they're like.
I don't have any friends, guys. I don't have any friends.
Yes, delicious.
So I don't know. Who was it, Brett? I don't know where you posted the question. I don't
Fagan's World?
see. I'm in Fagan's World. I don't see.
Maybe under the show
oh, maybe.
link. Yeah, we didn't post questions.
Oh, maybe. Great show, you two, Angela. It's almost birthday time. Song for Mark.
We got a song.
If I were to say that now I have everything, and I want to say, no matter what tomorrow brings, would it make you feel something so real? Like even speaking your mind, whisper your wildest dreams. Girl, it's all right by me. Steven Seagal, Girl, It's All Right.
What?
Live from Crystal Cave.
Steven Seagal wrote a song?
I guess.
I was going to say, I've never heard that song in my entire life.
Should we listen to the...
To the what? No,
Lisa B donated $5. Happy birthday, Roger.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Party popper. birthday cake,
All right,
balloons.
so right as we were about to go live, my dad called me.
Party poppers.
Oh,
You go to your deleted messages.
no. I'm fucking retarded. I can't.
Go to
All right.
you're as
I know.
special
I hit
as
the
he
wrong
is.
button.
Oh my goodness. That's the highlight of the show tonight, folks. Listen to her dad's voicemail, who doesn't even remember anything. He has two.
I just wanted to call and say hello. And that's basically about it. All right. Maybe we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, he sounds like Jeffrey Dahmer. All right.
He's got like a.
He likes eating
He's
people.
got very short. He's got a short term, or I don't even know if it's short term or long term, but he's got a memory issue. So every conversation we have, it's going over kind of like the same stuff. Like, oh, how many kids do you have? I have one. He's this old. His name's this. Mark Morgan has this many kids. They're this. Like, it's the same thing.
Sounds like you repeat the same thing every time you talk to him.
Yeah.
So how many kids you got? What's up, Robert? What's up, Mr. Roberto? What's up, Mick? Brian's here. Son of a bitch. Nathan.
So should we make the announcement now or wait?
I mean, I wouldn't really call it an announcement. It's
Tonight's going to be the last shit show.
the last Friday show.
The last Friday shit show.
It's no longer called the shit show. It's called That Friday Show.
Whatever. Tonight's going to be the last Friday show, guys. We're going to take some time to...
But we don't know if we're taking time. We just want to change it up a bit because this is getting really...
Yeah.
This sitting here is just getting, like, stale as shit. Like,
Yeah.
it is...
So we're going to try to come up with something else to do. We're still going to go live, like, on the weekends and things like that, but it's not going to be like...
It's not going to be
this.
like That Friday Show where we post questions.
Yeah.
Just because this is just... we've worn it out. We've done this for how many years?
So, yeah.
Like, how many years have we done this for?
Oh, it's at least 5.
Like 5 years of just sitting
So-
here talking about absolutely nothing.
Tonight is it. This is the last Friday shit show. Friday.
It's not the shit show. It's been the shit show in years.
FAQ,
It hasn't
whatever
been the
you want
FAQ
to call
in
it.
years.
It's gonna be. Tonight's it.
So yeah, we're still gonna go live on the weekends. It's just gonna be like we're going live. That's it. Because it's just a little less effort into. Not that we put any effort into this anyways, but it just some weekends it's like some Fridays it's like what the fuck are we gonna talk about? Like let's post questions. Like okay, there's 2 questions. Like nobody has anything left to ask. Like
Yeah.
so disappointing. I enjoyed the Friday show. It is disappointing, but there'll still be a weekend show. It just won't have a name until we figure out something. We usually always figure out something. So
Yeah. So
until we do, like we're just gonna go
it's
live
not, for at least for a little while. There's nothing gonna be like scheduled and like a set like every Saturday at 7. It's gonna be this. No, it's gonna be just kind of whatever. We're trying to take some time to work on our health and things like that. So we gotta work on a couple things. So we're just trying to like.
just come on Friday. That's what. Well, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're probably gonna do. We're probably just gonna go live on Friday or Saturday. Like
Yeah.
I don't just
And
like go live.
hang out and just be whatever, nothing, fancy or special.
And I didn't go live. I said I was gonna go live last weekend at the concert, but the minute we walked in there, I think like 20. Once we sat down, the first band came on, and I couldn't hear a fucking thing.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
It was like super loud.
So.
And I know Tom went live, but I didn't even know if you could hear anything.
Yeah, Corey Feldman's band kind of like it makes like watching that was like I felt embarrassed for him. Like,
Well, he didn't have the girl. He had an actual real band this time.
I've never seen Limp Bizkit live, and I thought their set was amazing. I had the greatest time during their set. But for the other 3 bands, I don't remember really anything of what they sang or anything that was going on because we were kind of just like crowd mingling and like hanging out and like meeting random people and
Tom went live for 1 minute.
yeah.
Yeah, my plan was to go there and like
His
drink
cell phone internet sucks. Well, his cell phone sucks.
and
so.
like to drink while the other bands were playing, but it didn't work out like that because we immediately sat down in the lawn, and I'm like, okay, and then all of a sudden, bam, comes like Corey Feldman came right on. I'm like, oh.
And
okay.
Tom's one friend, what's his name, Mike, he had brought like a baggie full of like balloons and glow sticks and stuff. So I took it upon myself to take all his balloons, and half of the balloons he had were like shaped, like they had like a
anal
bubble
beads.
shape to them. So, and it kind of looked like anal beads. So if you know what an anal bead looks like that's the balloon it looked like. So I was just walking around the.
I don't remember which one Riff Raff was. There was one dude that had like long, like one dude looked like a metal singer, but he was rapping. I don't
So
think.
yeah, I was walking around the.
I didn't like
the grass area, just handing out anal bead balloons to random people meeting like strangers and stuff. So I was having a grand old time.
Oh, that you remember that guy when he came on? He came on at the, like he was the last
I don't.
one.
Yeah, I didn't see him at all.
Yeah, I didn't like. I wasn't a fan of any of the.
Yeah, no, And then so I kind of made friends with a bunch of like, I don't know,
Kids.
Kids.
They were kids. They were kids. They were like Marcus's age. It was pretty sad.
I don't even think they were drinking. I don't know. I made friends with a bunch of kids behind us, and then they didn't want to sit on the grass, so they went and paid $15 a chair, and I think there was like 6 of them. So we went to the bathroom and got more beer, and then came back, and they were all on chairs. I was like, the fuck are y'all doing? They're like, we can't sit on the ground. I was like, are you kidding me? You guys are like 20 years old.
How much was it? Like it was $13 or $15 for a can of beer?
Well, you looked it up. It was like 16 a beer.
Yeah, it was like $16 we paid for a fucking... It was a tall can, but still, holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
So, yeah, I made friends with a lot of people. And then I made friends with several people standing in line for, like, the girls' bathroom. And then one of my friends that I used to work with a long time ago, her and her husband were there, so I went and found them. I was just kind of running around the whole time those other 3 bands were on. I was just running around, like, making friends.
Yep. 16 for a Bud Light, a tall
Handing
can.
out anal bead balloons to random people.
Could have bought well, we bought beer. We drank in the parking lot, even though they say...
we had a cooler in the back of our car, so we pre-gamed it, and then we all had a beer walking to the gate.
They don't fuck with you there.
Yeah.
Even though they say no tailgating, they don't
But
mess
then,
with you
like, so Tom's friend had everything in, like, this Ziploc bag, and he was like, oh, you can't have, like, a bag. It has to be see-through. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you can't bring like a purse or a bag in unless it's see-through. So then I had to take my ID out. I had to give it to him. He had to have like my mod and my keys, everything in his pocket, because I don't have a see-through fucking purse or anything. And I'm like, the fuck is happening right now?
That's the new
That was
age.
some bullshit right there. And then I did pee in the parking lot because I had to pee. I didn't pee the whole time we were there. And when we walked back to the car, I had the door open. So then I was like squatting kind of like between where the door and my...
Did you pee in the car?
No. So the door and like the, part of the car. And then Mark held up the blanket that we were having because he didn't want anybody to see me peeing. And I just peed in the parking lot. I had to pee so bad. I was like, I'm not making it home.
No, it was at a concert venue. It was at the Credit Union 1 or something. It's a big ass place, but...
Yeah. The free parking was a little ways away.
The price is like for anything.
Yeah.
Like you better.
It was very ladylike. I didn't want to pee in the toilets there. I didn't know what the accommodations were.
And you can't
but I knew I had to pee before we got in that car because it wasn't holding. So.
And you can't bring no alcohol in. They fucking pat you down. They wand you down. They do everything. There ain't no filling no bottles up.
They were wanding Mark down, and he was like, "It's my belt." But it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun Saturday.
Limp Bizkit good. Everybody else, nah. Corey Feldman, to me, probably was the best one out of all the other
actually, I don't know
randoms.
If any of you guys have seen Corey Feldman recently, but or not Corey Feldman. I mean, Fred Durst. This is what I'm guessing it's a wig because I don't know how he grew this.
I don't know. He has different looks.
This was Fred Durst.
Watch your smelling ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Asshole, I gave you $5. Should I ask or should I know the answer?
You probably know the answer, Ed. The box is actually still sitting here. But thank you for that tip.
And also, I took a picture. So Tom's friend Mike has 7-Eleven shoes. Look at these shoes, you guys. Do you see these? Hold on. Where's the other one? Here's the front of it. Look at these shoes. So I took a picture of his shoes because I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I don't know. And then, well, the next night they went to Tennessee or something. He was wearing a hat, so I don't know if that was his real hair or not.
It had to have been a wig. Look at that fucking hair. That's what we were talking about.
Thank you, Mr. Gary Cole, for being a member. Sorry to see you guys going Friday. Enjoy. Mark and Angela, happy second birthday, Roger.
Well, Gary, my birthday is next weekend also. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
so
like
me
I
and
said,
Roger are both Leos.
we're still going to go live. Just, it's not going to be the show because, like, to be honest with you, I'm so tired of going live, sitting down here, and just it's driving me fucking nuts, man. Like, I want to get the fuck out of this basement and maybe like go out and go live or do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
That's that, guys. So today is the last Friday.
Just come in to say,
fuck show,
sup, got to start my Twitch. What's up, Georgia boy? So yeah.
Billy Lee, we are the best. Leos are the best.
Why are Leos the best?
Because we don't give a fuck. But we give all the fucks. We give so many fucks that we don't give a fuck.
I look forward to the Friday show too sometimes, but I don't know. Lately, it's just been a disaster.
Thank you very much, Gary. So happy hippie, you are coming then, because we're trying to figure out who's coming and who's not.
Yeah, we're trying to
just to like see, because it's also the weekend of the Streets block party, so we didn't know if we should like actually pay into the block party and like participate and move all our shit to the front, or just like give them a donation and keep everything in the back.
It's not that it's an actual block party. Like, they don't have any kind of block party.
It's all for kids.
Yeah, it's
everything that they do is for
shit.
kids. Yeah, so it's not really like a block party that you think it's a block party. And now Angela can convert the basement into her own craft room. Yeah, I have that, and I rarely go in that. So,
but I know Brett and Devin said they're coming. If for any reason, I don't care what the reason is, you ain't coming, just let us know, because it's like a
13-hour drive or a 26-hour drive. Like, you're coming.
We're just trying to figure out
random ass birthday party. Like, you don't have to come.
We're just trying to figure out how much food to get. So I don't want to buy like shit ton of food. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're not coming." Which is...
Yeah. So, I mean, Brett and Devin, if you guys aren't coming, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Like, that's like a 26-hour drive or some bullshit for some random ass birthday party that's not really going to be anything great. Like, it's fine.
Hippie says they're bringing a keg of beer? Holy Jesus. You're going to get the fucking cops here, Hippie. I seen that. I showed her that video that you posted of what you were making, or brewing up.
Roger, come here. Come say hi. It's your birthday.
I need a real vape. I'm tired. I've been vaping on these fucking pots.
Bubs.
I've been vaping on this fucking thing for so goddamn long. I even got
come here.
2 of them I'm
Come say
vaping
hi.
on.
It's your birthday. Come here.
He don't give a fuck that it's his birthday.
He does. Come here, Bobs.
Yes, man. There is no more. There's still going to be a live on the weekends. It's just not going to be a set 7 o'clock thing.
It's your birthday.
At least until we figure out something else to do, rather than sit here and play the same old shit over and over again while we look at Roger.
Birthday boy.
We need to do a Zoom teleparty. That's actually not a bad idea, Brian.
Birthday boy. It's your birthday boy. Oh, the baby. I'm 2 today, guys.
Yay, yay, yay. He's 2.
Watch your smelling ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Marcus is dropping the fat
Marcus gave
ones.
you $5. Happy B-Day to Angela. Not so happy B-Day to the 4-legged inbreed, and you, Mark, better keep going live or I'll come all the way from North Korea and whoop your lazy ass.
Yeah, I plan on going live. Like, I cannot just not go live. It's not in me. But even like if I, like with just ending the show would be like, so that way Friday, like if I want to go live and she doesn't want to go live, she's not obligated to go live with me. I could just go live. Not that it really matters anyways, but I just want to, the whole like that Friday show thing, I just want to get rid of it and just just, I don't know. Just fucking go live, regardless of where the fuck we're at or what we're doing. And if I want to go, you know, that's mainly the only reason why. And I'm tired of posting questions because... Did you post questions? Did you post questions? No, I didn't post no fucking questions. There are no questions anymore. Like, I'm going to say this, we've been doing this for like 6 years, is going to be my rough guess.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
That's a long fucking time.
Because, I mean, we've been here for it'll be 3 years that we've been here.
Yeah, so that'd be like, probably
So,
5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I might just end it all. Brett's going to end it all. But yeah, even like today, I'm just like just not in the mood to just.
Life doesn't matter anymore. Basically, yes, it doesn't. What are you doing? Give me this.
I'm tired of vaping on this fucking.
Get your own shit. What are you doing?
I got my own shit.
That's not my fault. That's your fault. Get a mod then. Build a RDA and get your own mod. What are you doing?
I got one built over there. I got to do juice reviews.
Well, this is mine.
I actually got a pod system where you can actually look at this. You could actually see the liquid in the motherfucker. Ooh, it's not a first, but look at that. There's liquid.
Well, Jennifer, now it gives you and Nikki a reason to have to come down here.
What's up, Mr. Chuck? Both of y'all's tits look great today. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
The cult has started.
Is there a cult? I'd like to join it.
So, now what?
I don't know. I'm just fucking blah today. I'm just really blah.
You want to tell them why?
Do we have to tell them why?
You might as well. He's having a little bit of a midlife crisis, guys.
Midlife crisis? I would actually call it probably a little bit more than a midlife crisis. Why don't you reword that to make it sound...
He found out he has a fatty liver.
And she thinks this is not a serious thing.
I didn't say it was not a serious thing.
Notice how I'm not drinking beer tonight.
Yeah. So...
Wonder why I'm kind of under the weather.
I didn't say it wasn't a serious thing.
Because I had to go to a... This is where everything's fucked up. So... When I went to the ER, which I probably told you guys about 2 weeks ago, and I went there and they did CAT scans and all the other shit, they said, oh, nothing's wrong. Everything looks good. And she even had 3 other doctors look at this CAT scan, and they all said, yep, everything looks good. But then when I went to the GI doctor the other day, they did the breakdown, and they said, whoa, yeah, your liver, you got fat on your liver. And I said, holy shit, what does that mean?
Because the reason my doctors and the ER doctors didn't say anything because that's not an acute issue.
If it's on the fucking thing, they should tell you.
No. When you're in the emergency room, they're looking for acute issues.
That's
immediate issues. A fatty liver is a chronic issue, something that's going to take a while to fix. Nothing that's going to cause any detriment to your health at that particular time.
Yeah, at that particular day when I'm laying there. So then today, at 9 o'clock in the morning, I had to go get a fucking a probe shoved in my side of me so they can take pictures of my liver. And you'd think they had the common courtesy to let me know, okay, hey, what are things looking like? Oh, we're going to let you know.
There's nothing wrong with his liver. He has a fatty liver because all he eats is processed food. He doesn't eat fruits and vegetables. All he eats is processed food. What do you think your liver is going to look like if you don't eat fruits and vegetables?
I thought my liver looked good, seeing I hasn't drank for like 10 years.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with your alcohol consumption. It's what you eat.
Well, regardless, it's there. So it's not like, oh, it's a food thing. We're good.
Did they look to see if you had a fatty brain? That's what I'm saying.
That's going to be next on the chopping block. And then to top everything off, I got to go on August 30th to get a camera shoved up my ass and down my throat.
Just to see. He had this CT scan. There's no masses. There's no tumors. Nothing.
And this is coming from the doctors that said, yeah, everything looks good on paper. Like, motherfucker, nothing looks
You can
good.
look at your own CT scan
Yes,
on
Chuck,
the app.
they're gonna use the same
and-
camera. They're going in the ass first, though.
No. No. You can see on the CT, there's no masses or tumors. So even if you have a colonoscopy or the upper endoscopy, there's no masses or tumors. You may have a polyp, but I had a fucking polyp for crying out loud.
Well, regardless, when I can't have a fucking beer, or when I have to, like, you know...
Nobody said you can't have a beer.
Well, I'm drinking next weekend. I know I have to, but...
Nobody said you can't have a beer.
Well, I don't drink... You gotta realize, I don't drink, A, for the flavor, B, to relax. I drink to get fucked up.
Okay, well, that's your problem.
That's the only reason I drink.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a believer in,
So
hey,
you
let's
don't-
have 2
okay,
beers.
So
Like,
you don't have... Okay, but that's also why you don't have fatty liver from alcohol. You have fatty liver from your diet.
you don't know that, though. How do you know that?
Because you're 300 pounds. That's how I know.
But that's just obviously a given, but you don't know that.
Because you haven't drank in over 8 years.
But
So you probably have had a fatty liver that whole time.
But I
You're
started...
not just going to get a fatty liver within a half a year's
I started
time.
weekend binge drinking.
Okay, but you were
for
always
8
a
months.
weekend binge drinker.
But not for 10 years, and then all of a sudden...
Yes, you were. From the time you were, what, 21 till the time you were, what, 30?
Well, yeah, but then I stopped for 10 years. is what
Okay,
I'm saying.
that's not going to fix that. Because you still
yeah,
ate
it
like
will.
shit. No, it won't.
Well, I wasn't... When I wasn't drinking, I wasn't 300-something pounds. So I think it's probably a little bit to do with both of them. Where is Rifleman? I need my doctor in here.
All
Give
right,
me...
well, we're not going to have this argument.
Well, regardless of whether it's... Well, regardless if it's caused by food or alcohol, which probably is caused by food and being a lazy fat ass, sprinkling alcohol on top of it isn't going to make it any better.
But it's not going to... The way you consume alcohol
Yes, it will.
isn't going to inadvertently make it worse unless it was going to be something that's going to happen for the next 15 to 20 years.
Thank God you ain't a doctor. Holy Jesus. So, Doc, can I have a beer? You know, son, you can drink as much as you like, because
You can have anything in moderation.
there's no such thing as moderation when it comes to drinking for me, though.
Okay, so if you're gonna drink like a fish on the
Yeah.
weekends, then don't do that. Don't not do it for my birthday.
Oh, there we go. I'll probably be dead on her birthday.
Can we get a daily poop report? It was pretty explosive.
And then, to top that off, this doctor gave me the fucking pills that she takes. What the fuck are those things called?
Linzess.
Linzest. And they're like, here, try this Linzest. Here's some free samples. This might, get things moving. And I'm like, well, I'm not really constipated.
But
There's like a backup. Holy fuck. Don't
But
take those fucking pills. Holy shit.
IBS can be caused. The symptoms are like pain and other things. So it can just help because she said like you're distended, so you have poop stuck over here, so it's gonna help move all that around.
I literally shit five gallons of water out of me.
There's no hard poop. There's no stool.
It was
all liquid.
It was like someone was pouring out a coffee pot.
Well, then keep taking it.
Hell fucking no. That shit, I couldn't even fart, because a fart was like, oh shit. And I ran to the back. I wiped my ass so much, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking, I can't do this.
He has not had his prostate checked, and he's never had a colonoscopy before because he won't get one because, God forbid.
Yep, it's coming up. It's coming up.
He drinks a lot of water, Brian.
Yeah, I drink, I don't know, like maybe 50 ounces of water a day. I drink a lot. I think it's, yeah.
Mark has been full of shit for a lot longer than 2 weeks. Yes.
I drink a lot of water.
The only vegetable he eats is corn.
I eat
He
broccoli.
doesn't eat vegetables. He doesn't eat fruit. Everything he consumes on a daily basis is highly processed. What do you think your liver is going to look like?
How about tell me that before my liver turns into that?
I've been.
Oh.
When I make dinner, I try to not make stuff that's processed. Because when I was having all that abdominal pain, we got rid of all the prepackaged stuff. So if I make...
I didn't know food affects the liver. If you would have said, hey, you might want to take it easy on those nuggets because your liver's going to get fat, I would have like, what? And I would have stopped eating nuggets right off the bat
When they thought I might have the gluten allergy, we got rid of all the prepackaged stuff. So if I'm going to make mashed potatoes, we're making real mashed potatoes out of potatoes, not a bag. I try to make mac and cheese not from a box. Like I try to use real cheese and real ingredients. And obviously the noodles are whatever, but I try to make everything homemade. We don't use anything that's prepackaged anymore.
I got water in the lung.
Why do you think I was trying to sneak mushrooms into your diet?
You're right. Wow. I gotta do the whole tip. Hold on. There we go. I believe if you get
Semen will fix it.
if you get water in your lung, if you tip your head forward, it'll drain out your lung. I know it's not real, but oh Jesus Christ.
He said, who was it? Brett said that semen will fix your fatty liver.
Bring it on. Bring some guys over. Give me a fucking...
Stop cigarettes.
That's not cigarette smoke, Mr. Greek. That's water in the lung right there. It's even worse.
Oh, and then
cigarette
also,
smoke.
speaking of, like, I'm not saying cigarettes, but... So Marcus, for, like, I don't know, probably the last 2 months, has been severely congested. Everything coming out of this boy's nose and everything he's coughing up has been several shades of green. So about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, we took him to the doctor and they did all the tests. They did a chest x-ray. They did all the swabs. He didn't have COVID. He didn't have mono. He didn't have strep. He didn't have this. No pneumonia. And they're like, oh, it's just a virus, blah, 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 blah.
They have gonorrhea?
So fine. We waited another 2 weeks. This boy is still congested, spitting out the nastiest green shit you could ever imagine. And he doesn't know how to clean it out of the sink. So we just see it all in the sink and in the yard and everything else. Took him back to the doctor. Has a sinus infection, an ear infection, and like rattling in his chest. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing to my kid? Now, after 2 months, now this kid is on antibiotics. I hate pediatricians.
Ed, I thought about that tonight. I was like, okay, so if beer is fattening and might fatten up the liver, what if I just have maybe a half pint of whiskey? I'm like...
No, because it's full of sugar. Hard liquor's full of sugar.
Well, trust me, I already Googled, like, what's the... Did you know, like, the safest alcohol for your body is tequila? I didn't know that.
Or White Claw.
No, White Claw's far from it. Tequila. If you're looking for a hard liquor that's probably I'm not going to say it's good for your body, but it's not as hard on your body, apparently tequila's the one. I didn't know that. I was about to go to the liquor store.
Said the same thing. Switch to White Claw.
White Claw. It's
gluten-free.
You don't even know what the fuck gluten is. Half the people in chat don't even know what the fuck gluten is.
Gluten is a...
We got gluten in our e-liquid. We won't probably even know it.
1 gram of sugar, 0 carbs. That's what I'm saying, Vince, your mom. That's what I'm saying. Vodka has a lot of sugar in it. Air dodo. A lot of sugar in vodka. I
think all hard liquor has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, it does.
But what's up, Truckin'?
That's how you get it to turn, is the sugar. That's what they do in prison. When they, with the fruit, then they add sugar to it.
You've been in prison?
I've watched many prison documentaries.
Well,
and they're making hooch.
I didn't realize you're making your own
I'm
whiskey.
not. You know that. We've watched so many prison documentaries.
I know there's a lot of sugar in hard alcohol. You just would never think it because you don't taste it. That's why people never think there's sugar in hard alcohol. Like idiots like me, like, there's no sugar in this. I don't taste it. Like, motherfucker, there's more sugar in that than probably a case of soda. Yeah, they wouldn't care about my shit in prison. They'd fucking stick it in anyways. Like, you know what? I actually stick it in through your side, through your ribcage. Like, what's fatter, your butthole or your liver? Like, I don't know.
Well,
whiskey is sugar-free.
They do that in prison with colostomy bags. They'll put it in the...
Huh?
You know, when you have a colostomy, your colon's coming out from here.
Mm-hmm.
So they will fuck you in the colostomy.
I'm not sure that's true.
It is true.
If I'm gonna be in prison, and if I'm ever gonna, if, big if I'm gonna end up fucking some dude, it's gonna be a guy. It's gonna be in his ass, not in his hole in his stomach.
Well, they do it.
I have some kind of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Morals, standards.
Drink Absolute with lemon and ice.
That sounds. Oh God, that sounds like a.
Does
fucking
it have
bingo.
to be Absolute? Could it be like something better, like I don't know, Grey Goose or Belvedere?
Last time I drank Absolute was in high school, and I remember that shit was nasty. Whew, that shit was nasty. Vodka contains very few calories and 0 carbs. It's also gluten-free. A single shot typically has less than 100. Well, there we go.
Oh, vodka, yeah.
Let's go get a bottle.
Wait, can we get like good vodka? Like I said, Grey Goose or Belvedere or something even higher up? Like, does it have to be Absolute? Well,
Troy said, "Don't knock the hole until you try it." I mean, you have to like. You could probably stand up for that one. Oh, jeez. Pot has zero. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but weed's not as fun as alcohol.
because
is.
then he'll have lung issues, guys, and then he'll start coughing stuff up, and then
I ain't worried about that. My lungs are already fucked. No, weed and alcohol. Alcohol is a much better.
A hole's a hole. Well,
Well, Troy, we could debate that one if you'd like. I'm more of a alcohol than a weed guy.
we tried the weed thing, and he sold all the things. So
Yeah, I thought I was enjoying it, but I wasn't really enjoying it.
oh, what happened?
You touched something.
I didn't touch. I don't even have the remote.
Stop touching shit.
So that's what's been going on with us, guys.
Us. I mean us. Ain't
Oh,
not going on with you.
I don't have to deal with that.
No. How do you got to deal with it?
I have to deal with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't get don't get me going. Weed is the devil. I wouldn't say weed's the devil now. Weed's not the devil. It's just different people. Mark's freaking out. I would have feel better if they would have called me back today and said, "Hey, how you doing, Mr. Fagan? Doing great. Everything looks, not too bad. Go ahead and get drunk." I'm like, all right, we're good.
They're not going to tell you to get drunk. A doctor can't tell you it's okay to get drunk.
Well, I wouldn't. I'd be like, "Doctor, I know you can't give me medical advice over the phone, but can I drink?"
Dr. Bajaj said that it was totally fine for me to have White Claw.
Once again, this ain't about you there, tough stuff. I know you'd like it to be, but
Angela got birthday mushrooms. We'll
that.
give those to him.
Fuck that. No way. They now vape
We'll cut them up into the burgers we're going to make.
a PG VG based THC e-juice. That's got to be. Well, they got. They have those little cart things, but I haven't heard of a THC e-liquid before. Though.
I don't like weed because it makes me slower than usual. It makes me
Yep.
stuck in my head.
It's too mental for me.
Yeah.
Like alcohol. Well, alcohol is mental for me too, but alcohol opens the door. Weed kind of closes the door.
I feel like alcohol fucks with you mentally the next day. Like the next day you're like, the fuck did I do? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. But weed will suck you into your head and you're like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, blah, blah, blah.
You start thinking of all oh, this is what's happened. I got to do this.
You can still have a beer or two, just limit it. That's what I told him. Like, don't drink 32 beers on a weekend.
What the fuck is having 2 beers? What kind of fun is that?
You don't need to have 2, but I mean, you can have more than 2, but
12?
Well, yeah, that's
What
fine.
would be better? Drinking 12 cans of beer or maybe just a half pint of something? So this is why we need
Based on your reaction to both stimuli,
I'm not saying
I
me.
would say the beer.
Well, yeah, obviously the beer, but I'm saying Ed, obviously Ed's gonna say the half pint. I believe too the half pint would probably be a little bit.
Alcohol is safer choice. It's the dino nuggets that are dangerous.
Why not both?
Basically, yeah. The dino nuggets are what's really causing the problem.
Well, if I can't eat anything they sell at the store, then what the fuck am I supposed to eat?
My regular, non-breaded, whatever chicken.
So the
Non-breaded chicken, like real chicken.
is breaded chicken not real chicken?
It's processed.
I can't do the
Non-processed food.
Let me just eat and drink and just die happy.
Well, then continue what you're doing. Then die happy.
Sip
like
some
you're
wild
the
turkey.
one freaking out about everything. Then keep doing what you're doing.
By the way, this is straight vodka, just so you guys know.
Like, apples to oranges. Like, either be happy or don't. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not complaining.
You are complaining.
I'm complaining that you now tell you that, eating nuggets or eating shitty food affects the liver. I always thought of it just like, as long as you don't drink, your liver's going to be great.
I've never said that.
Like, yeah, he
Angel,
was 600
I can
pounds,
bring
but he
your
had a great
choice,
liver on him.
A banana or pistachio moonshine or both. Ooh,
Banana sounds good.
banana does. I don't know about pistachio liquor. I would say banana.
Just don't. I've seen those Beyond Meats at the store before. That's the tofu fake meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. I would think that'd be better than fucking eating nuggets.
No, it's all processed. Again, it's all unless you're making your own Beyond Meat, it's all processed.
So literally, like 90% of the shit at the store is not even good for you.
Right.
Lovely.
Which is why when I was having all that abdominal pain, we went through the house, we got rid of all the processed stuff. So like that's why we don't have instant potatoes and the Kraft macaroni and cheese, and the Velveeta cheese mac
we
and
still got
cheese
macaroni
and all
and cheese
that.
up there.
Right, but it's not the instant stuff.
What other kind of macaroni and cheese is there if it's not the instant
We
stuff?
do not have one box.
Are
of
you growing
Kraft
pasta on the trees outside?
It's not the pasta. It's the other ingredients that go into the pasta.
Oh, Jesus. I can't do it. This is just too complicated. Don't get that cheese. Not that
Mr.
one.
German guy, or not German.
Greek,
Greek
goddammit,
guy.
Greek. Don't call him
We
German.
don't
What's
know
wrong
what
with
you're
you?
saying.
You just call the Greek a German.
I said sorry.
You know how racist that is?
Cheetos mac and cheese is the shit. It is, but it's bad for you.
They tell you to pick your groceries from the outside aisles of the store. Do not go down the middle aisle. That is where all the bad food is. I don't think I'm ever going to eat again. I would say I'm just going to drink fucking protein shakes, but those are probably bad for you too. Unless you make your own
Air
protein
fry
shake.
for the win.
I air fry everything. That's a huge step from what we used to do. Like many years ago, we had like an actual deep fryer. That's kind of a
Well, it depends on also what you're using to deep fry.
Mark needs to see the doctor now from 600 Pound Life.
I just cooked 3 pork butts for Monday. Gonna put them on Sunday night for my great nephew's B-Day. Ooh, nice.
I haven't heard or seen a pork. My parents used to make that shit.
Pork butt?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever had like pork
they used
butt.
to always make that, and I never knew what the fuck it was.
My husband's been doing
proteins.
carnivore for a month and has lost 33 pounds. It's not about doing carnivore or whatever it is. It's about cutting the carbs because certain carbs are refined sugars. That's what it's about. It's cutting out all the refined sugar. Sugar is the devil, not anything else. It's sugar. That's the devil.
I don't eat candy bars or donuts or anything.
Not anymore. You were though when you were on the medication.
Well, yeah,
You were
that was a long
constantly.
time ago, though.
Not a year. A year ago.
Okay, a year ago is better than yesterday.
That's because you didn't know the results
No,
of a year ago.
I think it was probably. I think it's ever since I started drinking beer, since it has a lot of.
not. No. A fatty liver is not going to happen within a year. No, absolutely not.
I'm talking about the sugar, Einstein.
I understand that.
The need for sugar, I've noticed I haven't had a need for
Right.
sugar since I started drinking.
No, it's
Yes.
it's been since you got off the Suboxone.
No,
Yes.
it hasn't. It's been since I started drinking.
No, it hasn't.
Okay, Mrs. Dr. Fagan.
Have you been craving sugar this past week?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had a beer in what? It's been actually not even 7 days. I had a beer on Saturday. I was drinking Saturday.
Okay, but
so-
you were going to Tom's house and drinking on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you craving sugar?
Just because I'm just saying, not because if I don't have a beer in like 3 days, like, oh, I need a fucking candy bar. Like, I'm just saying I've noticed.
No,
since I took up drinking, I eat a lot less sugary.
No.
No longer
It's
like
been since you got off the Suboxone.
getting off Suboxone makes you want to eat sweets even more.
No, it
First of all,
doesn't.
the fuck it doesn't.
Okay.
The hell it doesn't.
Okay.
Getting off that shit, I could fucking sit there and take down a goddamn bag of fucking sour Gummy Patch Kids like I'm smoking crack.
You have not once since you got off that medication asked me to go get candy, sweets, ice cream.
Well, yeah, that's because I've been off it for a year. I'm saying when you get off of it, that's all you want is sweets.
While you're getting off of it.
Oh my God, please don't talk. Please don't. I know you ain't telling me about something you have no idea about.
Oh, yeah, because I've never been through withdrawals of any sort.
Your withdrawals are probably way different from how mine were.
Yeah, because withdrawals are all different.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They are. No, they're all the same. A heroin junkie is going to have the same withdrawal symptoms as someone who's coming off Prozac.
Okay.
They're going to be completely different, and they're going to be different based on the person, too.
Okay.
I need a goddamn beer now. I might drink tonight. I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
Can we break into the doctor's office and try to get the results and fax them over to Rifleman? Maybe he can, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Explain them to us?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Vapor X says stop drinking. I agree, Vapor X. 1 meal a day is a good start. I've been for the past 3 weeks, since I've been kind of clogged up, I haven't really been eating at all. Yesterday I had 1 piece of chicken. Day before that I had a...
What'd you have during the day, though? Crackers and cheese?
Okay, so what the fuck am I... So I can't eat... So wheat thins are bad for you and cheese is bad for you?
No, I didn't say cheese was bad for you.
So what's better, to wake up and have fucking 3 eggs, bacon, and sausage, or have 4 wheat thins with 4 little pieces of cheese on top? That's what I'm saying. Like, none of this makes sense.
Okay.
Well, I'm asking you, what's better? I gotta end this. All right, we're out. Cause I'm about to throw her through a fucking window. If there's any windows down here. The eggs and bacon are better. See, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Because it's not processed. The wheat thins.
So
are
where do you buy
processed.
cheese at that's not processed?
I'm not talking about cheese.
Okay, but where do you locate unprocessed cheese?
We're not talking about cheese.
Okay, so the wheat thin. So
The wheat
a
thins.
cracker that's this big,
Yep.
have maybe 5 of them.
Yep.
That's bad for you.
Yes.
Okay. So I should probably go back to getting breakfast bowls and put them in the microwave and eating all
No,
that
because
other
those
shit.
breakfast bowls have preservatives and shit in it. But the ones that I made,
But I can't get bacon or sausage because if I'm not skinning it from the cow out back, it's gonna be processed. Correct?
no, I didn't say that.
Well, where do you find unprocessed sausage and bacon? And there's
You
a
have
lot
to
of
look
sodium.
At the ingredients.
Okay, but there's got to be a shit ton of more sodium probably in 2 slices of bacon and a piece of sausage than there are in 4 or 5 little wheat thin crackers.
Okay.
I'm saying yes or no.
Okay.
Should we get pigs and cows and put them in the backyard, and when we're ready to cook, we'll just go outside and I want a hamburger. It can't be processed. Let's kill that son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm telling you.
Poached eggs on wheat bread with real Romano cheese sprinkled on top is healthy. That's what I said. That's, yep.
No way. Nobody know what the hell real Romano cheese is. I don't think I've ever had it in my life. Never even seen it in a refrigerator.
It's the same. They like mix it with like Parmesan.
Okay, but the Parmesan we buy comes in a plastic jug from Sam's Club. I'm assuming that's processed, correct?
Well, yeah.
Oh, there you go. So once again, what do you like? What do we have in our house right now that's not processed, other than vegetables and fruit?
Cheese.
So that cheese in there is not processed cheese.
Yeah, because the cheese that I buy is not
the little squares
like
that I buy,
Kraft.
not
Yeah.
the fucking Kraft singles. I'm talking about like the little.
Right, because that brand doesn't overly process their. That's why I like it so much.
So if I just eat cheese, well, I can't do that because then I probably won't shit for the next 4 months. I give up. I just.
Potatoes and ketchup. Watermelon.
That sounds delicious. I can go for some potatoes and ketchup right now. We call those French fries here in America. Buy black American cheese.
Black American. Oh, what is
Speaking
that?
of American cheese, oh my God. I'll tell the story because okay, I don't know, this doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you guys make sense of it, but we pull up yesterday and Marcus's van, aka my mom's van, she lets him use it, is covered from front to back in Post-it notes, slices of rotten cheese, and fucking eggs. And it smells so fucking bad that you could just
jelly.
smell it the minute you get out of the car. Yeah, and jelly.
Yeah.
So apparently his one friend paid 2 kids to do this to his car while he drove them to the car. I'm trying to make sense of this. And I'm like, well, if he's your friend, like, why would he do this? Holy shit, I've never seen a van so fucked up in my life. We had to spend $20. I had to go out there with fucking all kinds of shit this morning to get the shit off the windows. Marcus must have did something pretty bad to his friend to piss him off, and he claims he didn't do anything. Eggs will strip the paint. Oh, yeah, and to top it off, these were rotten eggs and rotten cheese because you could smell this shit. The minute you get out of the car, you're like, what the fuck is that smell? But I guarantee you it probably wasn't processed. I probably could have scraped that shit off the windshield and probably threw it on the grill and had some unprocessed eggs. But, and then all he wanted to do was just go. He wanted to go there and get revenge. Go there and get revenge. I'm like, no. Getting revenge is gonna make shit even fucking worse. As much as probably if I was a kid, I'd want to go get revenge too. But man, what a fucking pain in the ass. These kids nowadays are dumb as hell. I kept asking, like, why do they do this? Why do they do it? I don't know. I'm like, there had to be you just don't, one of your best friends doesn't pay people and drive them to completely, yeah. Oh shit, my mom's watching this. She's going to be calling me any minute now. Holy, I should not have told that story. By the way, that was a joke. That didn't really happen. They're dumb. Yep, I totally agree. Marcus, another John Wick. I'm enjoying this little disposable with the e-liquid you could actually see in there. But, yeah. Anywho. With tomato, onion. What the fuck are you talking about? Tomato, onion, agura, papaya. I can't even. Feta. Oh my god. There ain't no way I'll eat feta cheese. You better bury me now, because I ain't touching that shit. Feta is nasty. Nasty. Vaping. There we go. We could start that. Vaping causes fatty livers. It's not the fact that I'm fat and lazy. No. It ain't that. It's vaping. That's a joke, folks. Relax. That's not true. It's a joke. What is Angela doing? Angela! What are you doing?
I took him out. He had to go poo.
Oh. I didn't realize I shouldn't have told that story because my mom, if she's watching, it's not going to be a good ending.
What story? The teddy bear?
No, not the teddy bear. I'm not telling that story. The story about the van.
Oh, Marcus? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've got a caramel corn. I know you ain't cutting your goddamn nails during the show. This is why this show's ending. And you're cutting them on my fucking floor.
I'm not. I put them in my hand so I could throw them in the garbage.
You
I'm
yell
not
at-
like you that'll just throw nail clippings on the ground.
They're nails.
Okay, so what are you yelling at me about then?
Because you yell at me for having them on the ground, so I gotta yell at you for doing it.
I don't throw them on the ground, though.
We're doing a show and you're cutting your nail. Holy Jesus.
Yeah,
and you
'cause
guys, if you guys wonder why the Friday show, here we go. This is nail cutting right now. She's getting her nails did. You get your nails did? Why are you cutting your nails? They're fake anyways.
They're not. I just took them all off because I haven't gotten them done and they were coming off and they were bothering me. So I'm just taking them. I took them off and I got to cut my actual nails so that I can put the vitamin E and stuff on them.
You're cutting your nails. I'm playing on my phone. What do you mean you didn't get your nails done? Motherfucker, you just got your nails done.
I didn't. I got them done a month ago.
I think I have to drink. I mean, there's no other way out. It's alcohol. Go ahead, Roger. Eat the nails.
I threw them
I know. I'm joking.
in the garbage.
He's sniffing like there's going to be some nails for him to eat.
No, he's not.
Anyways, folks, we're done because I might put my fist through the fucking the monitor. We'll let Angela finish cutting her nails, and we'll see you guys. Well, we'll see you Saturday because I know we'll go live Saturday. If anyone's coming, email me, Brett and Dev.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Yeah, not tomorrow Saturday. Next Saturday. Just email me. If for some reason you two guys ain't coming, let me know so we know. And Hippie, I'm pretty certain you're coming. But if for some odd reason you're not, just let me know you're not coming so I know. So we have a head count. Not that it's like going to be a extravaganza, but
It's
you
not.
know.
There's going to be a whole 4 people here.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be...
Because I don't have friends.
But they'll be out... Whose fault is that? That ain't my fault. I got a fat liver, you ain't got friends. So there we go. We got something to bitch about. Merry Christmas. I know you're not painting your nails while we're doing the show.
I'm not. I'm putting vitamin E on my nails.
Vitamin E.
Mm-hmm.
That's
There
probably
you go.
Is it the cops? Yep, that's the cops. Hey, I'm not coming. I already told Angela. Yeah, I know Dylan ain't coming. You're on house arrest, Dylan, obviously. Good night, guys. Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you next week, hopefully I'll see you at my wake.